Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Mario Kart Tour. Today we're taking a look at Yoshi's circuit in reverse. An interesting track, one that you can score big on. Going to take a look at how to maintain your combo. This is not a throughout. It's a very, very difficult map to racetrack to maintain your combo completely throughout. It's doable, but it's so long and there's so many chances for you to just get hit by bananas, as you'll see in this and other things, that it's quite a difficult one to do. But really, I wanted to show a complete lap of maintaining your combo, so you know that you've got the basics, you can put that in, and then you just need to get the frenzies on top. The one I will show you is, I believe, a frenzy-less run as well, so we'll get a good example of how to take it. Right, so let's talk about driver kart glider setup. Driver options are pretty good for this one. We've got 4 high ends and 2 supers, one of them being Peach, who currently at level 4. I have the ability to take to level 5, but I might do that later, but I don't think I'm going to need to invest tickets into or coins and buy the one in the shop at the moment. So heart special skill it's not great, is it? It's all right. I don't think it has a lasting effect after the frenzy ends as well, so there's no real benefit from it from the actual skill that you use. Now we have Mario currently at level 3 for me, but with Fire Flower. Is it a better option? Probably not. The heart acts a bit like a mushroom, so you do get that instant use of it. So it's definitely better than the Fire Flower, unless you can hit with every single Fire Flower. Don't understand why you don't fire 3 off with the Fire Flower frenzy. That's how it. I mean, it would be fair, wouldn't it? Because Waluigi Bus Driver lays down triple bananas, so why can't it lay down triple Fire Flowers? I don't know, but that makes Waluigi Bus Driver a very good option. With triple bananas, you're going to get some good, and it's probably on par with double bob-ombs as a ability. Just because I would say that it's because you can only lay 2 sets of triple bananas down, and then they start disappearing. The ones before get replaced by the 3 that you've just laid down. Double bob-ombs, you've got a big area to hit when you're using those. Depends where you are though. This is a level where you can take first pretty easily, and you can find yourself getting ahead of the pack, where double bob-ombs wouldn't be of much use. Yoshi's egg is a great special skill to have, being that it's homing, you can throw it backwards, and then we have bob-omb cannon on a double bob-ombs with Black Yoshi on par. So high-end option, I'd probably say Waluigi Bus Driver, just because of that. You're so, more often than not, you're going to be ahead of the pack in this, and then Yoshi Egg Hunt, and then I'd say you would probably opt for the double bob-ombs. But I think that as a special skill, Heart is a good one to get on this track because it is so long you can get hit. So I'm opting for Peach, and also it's a high level for me. Then when it comes to karts as well, it's very kind in that we have 4 supers and 3 high ends. So everybody should hopefully be covered on this one by 1 kart. I'd like to think all of us have one of these karts at least. Otherwise, you've had some really bad luck in this game in terms of pulls. Now, I'll be going in with my Badwagon, which I've already invested fair few tickets into, and is at level 3. Can take it to level 4. Don't think I'll be needing to use my tickets. I'm saving those tickets up. You know, I'm currently got 2 for a future cup. I feel like that's going to be really good having that many tickets. You know, I've still got the one to earn from this month, this fortnight, and then the next tour. I think I might need to invest it a bit later on. So Badwagon is definitely the better ability. It comes with Mini Turbo Plus, which is the best special skill on this to have this level. Then we have Prancer Slipstream Plus. Not a great ability for Rocket Start Plus. And then Egg as a good super option, coming with Mini Turbo Plus. It may be one that you've invested in recently. Then we have Slipstream on the red streamliner and the Kart Mach 8. And then the other high option is Swift Jack. So really, Mini Turbo is your best option here. We don't have any jump boosts, and that wouldn't really be that effective. There's not a lot of jump boosts. There's 1, 2 jump boosts maybe in this. So Mini Turbo, by far the better option. Then when it comes to glider, again, some good options. You can purchase the chocolate banana crepe, which just looks really tasty, doesn't it? With the Bob-omb Plus, not a great special skill though. It could work quite nicely with Black Yoshi or Mario Musician. So if you do have that, it might work nicely if you get a frenzy with that. I'm definitely going in with Shell Parachute. It is such a difficult track to maintain a combo throughout, and I will be going in with that extra 20% combo time. So be aware that as I am saying these are the routes to take, you're going to have to be tighter on it if you're not going in with that level of combo time. But it's come up a lot in the store, and I've just pulled it a lot, invested a lot of tickets into it because it's been in recent tours, so hopefully we should have it at level 4 at least, some people. Otherwise you've got other options, Daisy Glider with Super Horn Plus, which isn't great, and Bullet Bill Parachutes. The high end options aren't really that great other than the Chocolate Banana Crepe, and then we have the Eggshell Glider with Green Shell Plus as well. So getting outdone by the shell parachute. Okay, so let's take a look at, this is only one lap, as you'll see, painfully, and very painfully. But this is how I've been aiming to take down every lap. It's very intricate in where you release your mini turbos. How you use your items is going to be huge on this as well. Store start, definitely, it will give you a lot of help getting through, being that you'll have a lot of options. You seem to get, some levels seem to have an increased chance of getting a frenzy, right? And this is a level where, right at the back, if you're in 8th place, I was getting frenzies almost like 50% of the time. I'm glad I didn't, because it meant that I could show you this. I'm sorry, I'm talking a bit over that. So as I release, I like to start to charge up my mini turbo. Don't release it yet, save it until you get to those item boxes. Then you can start another turn to the left, which will give you a good release out there into the right mini turbo, and then you'll get perfectly in line with those 2 coins. Holding your drift as you go around that. If you don't get a frenzy, you'll probably get mushrooms there. Use a mushroom drift, mushroom mini turbo plus mushroom to get all the way to here. If you can get to the point where you hold a mushroom there, you can start to hold your turn there, get the jump boost, and you're set up nicely for the 3 coins that are on there, as long as other people don't take them. Now turn a little mini turbo to the left there. You might have to get it in, or use one item if you can to help just get that, close that gap, because you will get slowed down by the grass, and that can kill you sometimes in terms of, or kill your combo. Using items at this point is really important as well. If they can get to that point where you can comfortably turn to the right here, you should be able to connect to this first dash panel. See, some of my items hit and help me along there as well. You can use mini turbos in release if you really want to, because you probably get 2 in. I opt to hold mine for an ultra mini turbo, setting up nicely for that coin. You can release your turbo out of there to get those coins, but I opt to hold mine. Then you got to use an item to get around there. And this bit's really difficult. This is where I use my item ticket. So as soon as you start to notice that you're going to lose your combo there, that's when you want to use your item ticket, and that sets me up quite nicely for coming around here. I've then got, you don't need your mushroom here, but I just opt to use it because you can just do 2 left. You can just do two left turns, mini turbo, and then you'll sit about on the left side of here, this track, and you can start to do a right drift, and you should just get it in time before you hit the side panels there, and that will get you across the line as long as you don't get hit by a banana. And that killed that run, which I wasn't too fussed about because I didn't get a frenzy in it, and frenzies will obviously be the things that give you the high score for this one. So I was quite happy because it felt like a good lap, a solid lap where I did what I'm always aiming to do. Always aim to use my item ticket at that point in the track that I showed you. And the other bits are really an intricate, case of using your items, mini turbos released at the right time so you take corners in the correct way. Otherwise you can just end up bumping into him and you don't get room to be able to drift left after you've just engaged in a mini turbo. So I was playing around with that for a bit, had this terrible run which I was tempted to show you. I'm glad I didn't. Look, what you can see there is basically an example of how good it is. It was just a very messy run. All that I really wanted to show was because I had a coin frenzy, and then a banana frenzy, and it ended. I ended on 10,000 points. This is one where you'll get huge points at the end for finishing. That's the example, by the way. That at least something that we can gain from it is what that shows you is the example of how I like to take that final bit. So how we come around here? We any good come around here? Okay, mini turbo into there. Bad execution and coming out into those coins. Yeah, so here's what I mean about this bit. So you want to turn to the left. You should have enough time to be able to drift into that and pull your mini turbo to get across the line. So you can do that in the first lap. But you see I get a massive boost, 18,101 in the end. And I thought, you know what, I'm not happy showing you guys that. I wanted to get at least a good lap. So I had another go at it. I literally just came up, sat down, had a go, and I feel like this was a good lap. It wasn't perfect, you know, maintaining combo. There was a lot of losses. A really horrible one, which I'll show you, which was like fractionally lost. So we did the mini turbo left turn and then the right turn out. I think that mushroom frenzy saved us because I think we took it just a little too early, too late actually, and didn't have the room to turn. But coming out of there after the mushroom frenzy and setting up quite nicely for here. Here's what I mean about getting the left turn and the mini turbo in. It will just help you connect to that jump, because you don't get it until you're gliding. You can lift up on your glide to help you there. I opt for 2 left turns, and then that's what kills it. I just miss out on getting a coin frenzy after a mushroom frenzy, which would have meant a lot more points. So it's a bit good about that, but I thought, you know, I'm on a good run now. A mushroom frenzy and a coin frenzy in 1 lap. There's everything to play for, because I could get another frenzy. Turned out quite nicely into there. A left turn, then right turn, got it just before and released, and that took us over the line. Then it's a case of releasing mini turbo. Nice, you know, release it on those item tickets and it'll get you nicely past there. We have a banana here, so this is 2 left turns. Again, nice execution coming through here. Do I have enough time to get to this jump boost? Just, yeah, I think we just got saved by the coin actually. And the left turn, just got enough room, used the coins that we got, helped us over there. So maintain combo quite a bit, and then we get lightning struck. So the second lap was shaping up to be really good, and I had to come around this corner nicely and would have connected all this up. But hey, that's what I mean, it's a long course. There's a lot of opportunities to get hit, and maybe a heart could have changed that. I think I just lost it at that end. Oh no, I know what I did there, right? So this was really painful. So it looks like it's just bad driving, right? But I turned to fire my green shell at that, and then the green shell didn't fire. It turned slightly instead, and that just killed it. I probably could have connected. Then a red shell, and I'm like, oh my god, please don't come in second place. But as I said before, you get such a lead in this one. It's hard not to win it. 19,926. It's like every week when I'm just like, just a little bit more would have got me 20,000. But I still put on the thumbnail 20,000 plus, because you can do it. You can do it with a final frenzy on that last lap. That could have come good without the lightning lightning strike. We would have probably done that. So hopefully you guys get a good run on that. Let me just show you this, and I will sit here in pride, because I know it will be changed over the next week, because we have some pretty competitive players in our group at the moment. Wait for it. Pow! First place by a 2,000 and something. Yes. I know I haven't given you guys time to. Yeah, I mean it's very early. It's Friday. No, it's not Friday. It's Thursday. God, Corona times, like you just don't know what day it is. 2 days. So yeah, you all have 5 more days to crush me, because somebody will come along and just destroy my spirits. K-Rev, challenge out to you, because you took first place last week. This week, it's not going to be mine. I mean, that Luigi's Mansion tee just completely blew my score out of the park. Now, we've got, in this bit, that's what I'm saying about not investing any tickets this week, because I've got a 16,000 lead. I don't need to use it. And I'm glad I went back down to 40, because I think I'm going to save a lot of tickets. So when I get to those higher tiers, I'm going to have a lot of tickets to invest in things that I really need, and maybe some new things that will come really good, like Pink Gold Glider. That's come really good recently. It's helped me out on a lot of tracks. that's all for this one. That's all for this week in terms of tours. Of course, on Tuesday we will look at the final rankings, see whether we make that. What did I say for this week? Was it 2.6? 2.6, I think I said. It was either 2.6 or 2.7. Let's say 2.65. I think it was 2.6, but we've still got 3 people to lay down scores. Seacom Trues is, I know he gets some good scores. Look at him, he's been working on getting the red badge. Somebody was saying this about the red badges. Okay, everybody's showing them off. Is that, do we know what we get yet for when you get 3 in a row? Wow, the bob-on one was around 180 bob-on hits. You've been working hard to get that. Get a combo count of over 100 total 5 times. That's a good one. Cause opponents to crash. Yeah, they're just playthrough challenges. They're not challenges. They're just how much time. A challenge should not be... This is a challenge because it's hard to get. This is a challenge that you could get if you just left your phone playing and just tapped on run, because eventually you'll do that in a track. So that's not a challenge, it's just about playthrough and how much you spend time on doing it. But what do we get when we get 3 in a row? Can anybody confirm that? So if you've got bob-ombs, probably close. Well, that's going to be far away from that. Has anybody got 3 in a row yet? And let us know, because if you got rubies instead of coins, then all of a sudden expert challenges, the rewards are great, because the red badges, yeah, they're cool, but I keep mine as, I've changed mine recently because I thought it's like a lightning strike, it's like an S. It's a shiny lightning strike, so I feel like it's fitting, and I don't think, or maybe a star would be better. Right, what's a better representation of shiny hunter? Goshinyhunting. Is it a star or is it a lightning bolt? Because it looks like an S. Whatever, let me know down below. Whatever everybody votes for, whatever's the highest, we will go with that. That's all for this one. If you have found it helpful, please leave a like on the video, hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That's all from me. See you guys soon.